5 a month.
25.
From us damn street niggas, we ain't really comfortable with all of that attention. I know what you're trying to say.
Do what you do, baby.
Yeah, I want to graduate. I seen to come up through the mud. You feel me?
Real
Yeah, I'm saying, like I said, I used to be. I'm one of the ones. When that nigga said he had a phone, his whole joke, and I'm looking at the screen like preach, cause I was on the phone with him. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying?
It's Peter Nut the General to Nola the podcast. You keep your body clean, huh? Yeah. My dog. We down with it.
You already know what the business is, you hear me?
Now
Lead back,
I'm
doing me.
gonna introduce you as the first ever guest on the Two Nola podcast, Magnolia Johnny Boo. You hear me?
They already know what it is. They see me, you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Most time already subscribed, you hear me?
Yeah. So you want to get straight into it, or you want to shout your people out?
I mean, you get straight into it. My people already know what the business is, you hear me?
Yeah.
Cut through fast, man. They already know when I come on, I represent all of it.
You already know. So you was the first official guest on the Two Nola podcast. You heard me? Tell us what's been happening since then. You heard me? What's new with you?
Man, really, man, the same old thing, you hear me? Same old stuff, just a different day, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas still moving that silent, niggas still doing what they doing, bro. You know, steady coming up with different ideas, new creations, and just trying to elevate, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You already know. So how long you been home, Jay?
See, it been 14 months now.
Bro. What's the most difficult adjustment that you had to make so far, Jay?
I mean, the most difficult adjustment is so far is trying to make. Really, I didn't get the hang of still being around a crowd of people yet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'm still kind of trying to adjust to that. It's coming along smoothly, but it's you gotta. I'm the type of dude I could read people before I,
Mm-hmm.
really meet them. Like if I get out the car and I see a group of people, I can actually tell if it's the type of crowd I want to be around or it ain't. So that's probably one of my hardest adjustment right now.
Yeah. That real nigga intuition, what we used to call it back in the G, huh?
Right.
So I see you started a podcast, my nigga. What was your motivation and how long you been doing that? You heard me?
I've been doing that, man, since I think it started off when I first did the interview with Truth Be Told Hip Hop with JB. And
Mm-hmm.
once I saw that and I sat back and I saw the numbers went up on that, I said, you know what? I said, man, all the stories I got, all the apps I got, and just the mind that I have now, I said I could do the same thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like when I first started my channel, bro, and it's been like since 2015, I've been at the channel, but I didn't know that all you had to do was upload stuff to it. I thought I'm just on YouTube and it's nothing.
Yeah.
But once I saw and got to learn how to work that thing and maneuver and upload and my channel started growing, bro. Cause at first I just would upload it, videos and now I'm editing stuff. I know how to add the picture to it when I just want to speak on the person name. I can put the picture on it. So it's a lot of things that I'm learning now. Then I
Nigga, I
got the
don't even know how
intro.
to do that.
Man, listen. Then I got the intro and I got an outro to it.
I saw that bitch, you
Featuring
heard me?
right, featuring Saint Mac music when he Magnolia John Boo. So shout out to Saint Mac, man.
The
For
same he the same one did my intro. Shout out to Saint Mac, you hear me? You know you all
yeah.
on the thing, you hear me?
And you still got that same intro. So shout out to Saint Mac, man, for adding that song to that, bro. Man, stuff just been great lately, man. I can't complain, bro. I'm free. I'm living, man, and every day, bro, just a step, you know what I'm saying?
My dog. So who was your first guest and what was your favorite episode? What you sipping on, Jay?
You already know Tito.
Real, real.
You know
Shit
I
don't
gotta
never change. Shit don't never change.
I got to hit me a cup of Tito. Then the thing is, I'm drinking it early because I got a cold.
Yeah,
And every time I cough, my chest hurt. That's why you see me keep wet wiping. Might
yeah.
got some cold sweats or something. But
Oh, that's
anyway,
gonna get it out. That's gonna get it out.
yeah, and you know, normally I don't drink that early. So for me
Uh-huh.
to be putting that cup to my mouth like this, it got to be something. I ain't stressing. So
Uh-huh.
I'm always
Yeah.
black, but got the cold. But to get back to the question that you asked, I,
Mm-hmm.
I could be able to elaborate on the answer. My
All day.
first person that I bought on my YouTube channel, actually, I had to get monetized first.
Mm-hmm.
So just think about everything that you had to upload until you got to 1,000 subscribers in
Fuck yeah.
order, right? So you know, in order to get somebody on your platform, it's a lot of work. People think
Or
it's
you
easy,
or you
but
have a certain amount of views. You can have a certain
right now
amount
you
of
got
views.
a certain amount of
Yeah.
views, but you got to get monetized first, and then Facebook. I mean,
YouTube.
YouTube will give you the option to,
Yeah.
go live, and then you can add somebody to your live,
Yeah.
kind of like what we doing now. It's just different.
Yeah.
That the name don't pop up at the bottom and all that.
They
But
start you off with you can only go 20 minutes and you can't bring nobody on.
man, I don't. Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm trying to see who the first person I actually bought on there when they gave me the option
Mm-hmm.
to
To add some.
add people.
It was
Man,
Mac? Was it Mac?
no, it wasn't the same Meg. Matter of fact, bro, I think it was my girl, man. If
Okay.
not, yeah.
Okay.
I ain't brought my girl on there with me just to test it. I think,
Right.
you know. But
Okay.
I come a long way from that, from zero to subscribers until now, bro. So for the people that be asking me how this YouTube stuff do, how it work, because they want to do their thing, all you gotta do is upload your video, man. And when people start search down YouTube, seeing your video, and if you got a catchphrase to what you trying to upload, like just say I'm uploading something about Soldier Slim. I gotta put a catchphrase on there, Soldier Slim, such and such, such and such, such and such. That's the mind game or the YouTube game, you know what I'm saying? The
Mhm.
catchphrase.
Yeah.
And they call it
What they
clickbait.
call it? The tag. Not the tag.
Yeah,
The pound sign. What they call it?
you talking about the hashtag?
Yeah, the hashtag. You hear me?
See the hashtag only work when you trying to go viral or something, like you use the hashtag
Yeah.
viral video,
Yeah.
trending video. That's the only time that you want to do that. But you
Mm.
can add people to your hashtag, where you could get more views and stuff like that. But man, I mean, it really been a smooth sailing boat for me, bro.
That was him. That was him. So, do you have a favorite episode, or you like all of them the same?
I mean, my favorite one, bro, really, and just to be honest, is
Yeah.
when I bought Blab on my show, man.
Yeah.
When I bought Blab, when I bought OG Blab on there, bro, it's just the energy that OG have, and I've been on Blab since I was a little boy in the
Mm-hmm.
Magnolia, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just that, he never changed. He's still the same, from when I was young.
Yeah.
He still got that same energy. And then, if you could go watch the episode when he was on there, I was messing with him too at the same time.
That's why I
I put
laughed
the
when you said
right,
blab. You heard me?
right. So I took the tissue and stuff, put up my corn up my mouth, and I was messing with him and stuff. And people liked it that, and they were laughing, and so I think that probably was one of my first best ones I have. Second one is when uh I actually bought Dana on my shoe. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? I bought
Shout out to
Dana on my
Dana.
shoe. Right. So shout out to Dana. The crowd loved it her when I bought her on there, and they still be asking about
Mm-hmm.
her right now to this day. So I
Rest
just
in
be
peace, her
trying to,
daddy too. You heard me?
yeah, she was going through something. She lost her daddy. So, I just be trying to get different people a chance, bro, because everybody don't feel comfortable going on other people's platform. You know, they'll hit me up, be like, bro, I feel comfortable coming on yours, bro. Just to, you
She
know,
did.
speak my
She was
mind.
supposed to come on here, but she just was like, man, I
See,
just, you know
see,
what I'm saying. If it was something about it, she just like backed out. You heard me?
for one
But
thing, I'm gonna tell you,
mhm.
she not just gonna go on because I had to try to break out being camera shy.
Yeah, because you
That's
you
the
the one
thing.
threw me the alley you.
Right. So, you know, she camera shy and still, even though she came on my stuff a few times, she still get nervous. And if she
Yeah.
don't actually just know you and been around you
Uh-huh.
her whole life, she
Mm-hmm.
not just gonna come on there. Y'all can
Yeah.
chat through messenger, text
Uh-huh.
message and all
Uh-huh.
that. She just not gonna feel comfortable
Yeah.
and coming
Yeah.
on your show. You see
I
what
don't
I'm
think
saying?
she trusts because a lot of times when we talk behind the scenes, it was the questions. I don't think she trusts that I'm not gonna ask the questions that she don't want asked. But you can ask anybody, D. I don't rock like that. You understand me? Like you laid it down what you ain't want to talk about, and that's what it's gonna be. You heard me? So holla at me. You heard me? So how many episodes you in?
Talking about far as the video,
Nah, as far as your podcast, how many podcast episodes you did so far?
you talking about on mine or just on other people's platform?
On your that's the next question. But how many
Oh
episodes you had?
man, I got so many brother with 300 and some, might be 400,
Cause
might
you
be
just took
five.
off, nigga. Like
I don't
it was
know,
one
man. You know,
day
I
you
don't
you
keep
used to
up.
be. I used to see you on everybody's shit, and then I'm like, God damn, everybody on. I'm like, God damn, nigga, you just blew up, dog. You
I
blew
don't
up.
keep up with it, bro. I just,
Yeah.
and then another thing, I bought Soldier Slim, one of Soldier Slim cutting on King Mike, and
Mm-hmm.
he wanted to clear up some stuff that
Mm-hmm.
he had recently said on video Wayne stuff that
Mm-hmm.
people took and ran, and he just wanted to clear that up. And
It
then
did
I
an
bought
editing too, yeah, Jay.
right. You know, people see the thing is the whole thing is to the internet stuff is
Clickbait.
you could have a whack podcast, bro. But long as you put a catchy phrase up
Yep.
there,
Mm-hmm.
when you going to put your words up there, the what people want to see, that's the
Clickbait.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
Clickbait. You got to clickbait them. So if you say something they're gonna catch their attention, they're gonna click on it. So every time somebody click on, that's a view.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's money. Every time somebody click
Yep.
on, that's a view. That money.
Especially if they and 30 seconds or more, that's more money. You hear me? A minute
Yeah.
or more, that's more money. You know what I'm saying?
It's not just a minute or more. What I had to learn about this here stuff here,
Mm-hmm.
if you monetize, right?
Mm-hmm. See, and I just
And
want everybody to know before you start, right? This who gave me the game, like y'all see him, huh? Ever since we sat down, that nigga just started giving game. You understand me? I appreciate all the game you gave me. You was the reason I started my shit. You know what I'm saying? Ever since the first time I talked to you when you come on, you know, I saw you
yeah,
on everybody's shit. You heard me? And I was like, damn, you heard me? Like, so your first podcast home, right? Was you nervous or but like you was like, man, I ain't supposed to be doing this? What was going through your head? You heard me?
I mean, this how it all started.
Get into it, Jay.
I first come home, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm on YouTube. Bam. I'm seeing everybody on YouTube doing the boy story, talking about
Right.
be stupid,
Mm-hmm.
talking about how the doing the boy was, and you know they saying stuff, but don't nobody actual really have the facts. They just speaking on what they heard. You know, you guys like Magnolia Levy. Magnolia Levy speak facts. Why? Because he out there Magnolia and he saw and he knew what was going on. So shout out to Levy, man, for keeping it real. You know, I've been knowing Levy saying we were little boys, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I went to saying all that, bro, and I said, well, you know, I'm just coming home. I'm a doing it, boy. I'm original. Now I gotta try to reach out to these podcasts and see who want to do an interview, how much you know they willing to pay. Cause I got some stuff to see, like you know what I'm saying, like for real. And everything ain't to be told, you know. But I could give you the basics thing that I feel comfortable with giving you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, I get up on the video Wayne
Uh,
comment up on one of his videos. I said, hey man, check this out. I'm originally doing the boy Johnny Boo, just coming home, bro. Somebody need to do an interview with me. He didn't respond back quick enough. Days went by. I still getting no response. One day I went back up under another comment on his video, and I kind of semi say the same thing, but in different language. Like, and somebody respond back to me like, man, check your DM on Instagram. Now remind me, I got like 3, 4 Instagram. 4 of them I know I'm locked out for sure. So
right.
he was hitting the wrong Instagram up. I told him which one was the right one. And he lay up there and inbox me the whole time. I'm thinking the video Wayne, and I put I had saved the number up on the video Wayne. So I'm thinking the video Wayne the whole time is truth be told hip hop. I don't know this dude. Because I'm like, all right, I went up on the Wayne thing. I'm thinking that him hit me up. So me and him talked for about 2, 3 days, bro. We made it happen so quick, you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
He traveled the way I would and came to me because due to the fact I was on an ankle monitor and I
Mm-hmm. I
couldn't leave
remember.
the state
Mm-hmm.
at the time where I was. So he come out, bro, and I wasn't nervous. So let's get back to what you actually asked. I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't nervous.
Mm-hmm.
It's the fact that I already knew what I was about to do. See what I'm saying? But now when I first got there and I actually saw the cameras and I said, man, this stuff here really about to go down. You heard me? So probably about 2 days prior into me and him actually meeting, I
Yeah.
said, man, listen. He said, man, what you drink? I said, man, I drank Tito. He said, I'm gonna have you a bottle. So once I got that bottle of Tito and that
It was
cranberry
going.
juice, yeah, so that kind of loosened me up just a little bit. So once I got loose, then I'm like, I'm like this here, like,
Yeah. I saw
shit.
you. So look, when I saw you on now, right? I said, man, look at this nigga. I ain't even know you was home. You heard me? So
Yeah,
boom, I hit you. You heard me? You told me, you know what I'm saying, woo de woo, and we got it together. You heard me? So remember I was on the phone at the time.
right, right.
Yeah. So now it's all this. What's the biggest difference you see in my podcast in your opinion? Because you the first, you know what I'm saying? You the first episode. So from then till now, what's the biggest difference that you see?
I mean, I think your editing skill got better. Uh, you need to get more views. See what I'm saying? Because you got a nice thing going, bro. Hold up, I might cough a little.
I'm beefing with I'm beefing with the platform, Jay.
I mean, like I said, man, it's all about catching phrases. And you got something going, bro. You got your intro down pack, how it come on. You got your True Nola podcast thing. That's a good name because it represents not just you, it represents New Orleans. And I'm gonna tell you the real, I ain't gonna never cut corner with you. You know what I'm saying? I think you
I'm
got
I'm
something
I'm
good.
I'm representing right.
Yeah, you represent right. You got True Nola podcast, then you switch it up from the time you go live to 504. You got to start putting you some catchy phrases up there to catch more views. You know what I'm saying? To catch the eyes of the people that searching down, you know, uh, YouTube and stuff. You know what I'm saying? For when you do your lives and and another thing I want to tell you,
What's that?
change your thumbnails up
What's that?
and know how when you want to go live like how you doing now, when you finish, you
Mhm.
could change the picture instead of it just being this right here and it
Okay.
just see this.
Okay.
You change the thumbnail up, you hit that little pencil right there.
Yeah.
Once
The
you hit
edit.
that pencil, it gonna ask you to upload the thumbnail. Upload a
Okay.
picture of me. Hey, interview doing the boy Johnny Boo, such and such, bam. They gonna come and they gonna see why because they want to see what doing the boy Johnny Boo. You can put doing the boy Johnny Boo mid to 520 TV how I got my thing now. And once you go to putting the pictures on that stuff, you're gonna get more views, bro. You see what I'm saying?
I just want to say this, right? I was talking to you while you was incarcerated, when you went home, when you come home, and now. And ever since you've been giving me nothing but game. Like I'm like my intro is me giving you props on the phone cause from me seeing the come up and thanking you for all the game you done gave. And I won't say it again. Ever since we started this shit though, you've been giving me game. You understand me? I appreciate it though, but you still might gotta FaceTime me and show me how to do the thumbnail thing. You hear me?
I mean, once like it's so easy, bro. Like 1, 2, 3, bro.
You said hit the pencil thing.
Yeah, hit the pencil. Once you hit the, this time I make you remember. You know when you gonna do your live and you see that circle and it got the 1, 2,
Dude,
3.
yeah.
Once it go to the 3 and they pause your picture, right?
Right.
You gonna see that pencil at the right corner up there at the top of that video, and you click on that pencil and you're gonna see thumbnail. Your thumbnail there, like how we froze up right now, and
That could
people
be the
pop up
picture.
on right.
Yeah.
So you changing the picture. You're not using this right here.
Right.
You
Okay.
changing the picture. You are going to your inbox and you putting my picture up there.
Right.
Hey man, I got doing the boy johnnyboo on. So when people see my picture, when they scroll and they see Two Nola podcast, they're gonna catch the eyes of a lot of people like, dang, what Two Nola podcast got going on? He got this here people on that there. And then like I said, another thing, when you know you about to interview somebody, go to your community. Like just say how you hit me up early. You hit me up probably what about 4 o'clock? You had enough time to go to your community with my picture and say, hey, check this out. 504, doing the boy johnnyboo, Mr. 520 TV.
You know why I don't do that no more, Jay? Cause
Why?
they'll be there fucked around and like kept cutting you off trying to talk or keep like, you know what I'm saying, like it be skipping it, like they really be fucking with me. You heard me, Jay? That's why I ain't do that. I ain't put out a promo or nothing. You know,
but you can't let it get to you. See the thing is, you can't let none of that get to you. Why? Because you on a mission, bro. You on a mission of success. Like right now, how many subscribers you got?
210.
That's bad. Know why I say that bad? Because you got everything right, bro. You got everything right, bro.
But my following on Facebook, though, I got like 2,000 something on Facebook.
That's Facebook. You can't think about Facebook and YouTube. It's two different platforms.
Okay.
What you trying to do is you trying to get YouTube monetized, bro. And you got to get that 1,000 subscribers, bro, in order to do it. Once you get that 1,000 subscribers, it gonna steady grow and grow. Because you know what? You do more interviews than anybody I know on here, man. Every day you got something going on, bro. You got different people. Not just that, you got a Two Nola podcast game that you got answering. Yeah, you know you answering like
I got
celebrity questions and stuff, right?
I got the sports show too.
Yeah, so you got different things going on. Like I said, bro, you got some good. When I say you got 200 and something subscribers, you already got Scream, yo. And so you want to get paid instead of just paying $25 a month out your own pocket just for Scream, y'all. You can let YouTube pay for it.
Yeah, fucking right.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give you the game because I would give you the game. You see what I'm saying?
You always do.
The same stuff I'm telling you, somebody told me. I'm always with the spread of wealth. Why? Because it's more for everybody in here. Like this ain't no competition in this stuff, bro. It's more. It's something for everybody in here, bro.
So wait, but why you think that some people make this shit out of competition, John?
They do it out of hatred, man. Like they don't want like people mad because you saying old stories and stuff. It ain't bothering you if I'm telling the old story. You know what I'm saying? Why it hurting you? Why? Because I'm telling the truth. And I tell them every time, if you don't like what I'm doing the same, bro, change the channel. I didn't ask you to come and watch me. So before I come on your comment and say something negative, bro, I'm gonna say it in my mind and I ain't gonna even much, type in a word. You know what I'm saying? I'ma
That's
just
growth.
see
That's
it and just
growth.
leave it on, bro.
That's growth.
Instead of saying something negative, man, keep that comment to yourself because now you showing that you a hater.
Right.
And another thing I had to learn about YouTube, bro,
What's down?
you can't be in your feelings too much, and you can't. Sometimes it get to me, bro, cause it be certain stuff I just can't
Yeah.
let pass me up, and I still
Right.
gotta work on that. But
You know
you
what
don't know.
I noticed? Niggas don't mind speaking on the dead on here, dog. They do not mind it, dog. And it's like, would you say that in person? You know what I'm saying? Like you got to stand on what you see. You feel me? The shit that you commenting, would you say that in person? You feel me? But you know they got
Right,
trolls, and I had to learn about the trolls, and that might be a fake page, some
right,
some kid or something. You know what I'm saying? So I'm learning that now. You feel me?
and not even that, man. You know, it could be the person sitting close to you, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to
Mm-hmm.
think about it. When
Mm-hmm.
you on live, bro, and I'm gonna just put you on some real game shit. You hear me? You
Okay.
on live, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You got people in the room with you.
Mm-hmm.
Just look around, see you on their phone. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you can either tell, like, dang, this nigga here steady texting. Every time he text, it come in here. So you gotta think about the people that be close to you, and not just that. You
Mm-hmm.
gotta always think like, man, that could be anybody on YouTube. You don't know these people, so they don't know you. They just know what you speaking on, bro. So you gotta try to look over that. Like, you gotta kind of like sweep a lot of stuff up under the rug. But then as us man, we not gonna allow nobody just to say no. And I don't care if it is the internet. Certain
Mm-hmm.
stuff, bro, you should not say.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
why when I do stories and stuff, bro, I have respect for the people, family. I don't
Mm-hmm.
just say, you know, well, Joe Torre got down like this. He had a gun pulled to his chin and a nigga knocked the top off.
Right.
I'm not gonna
Right.
say that, even though if I know that happened. I'm always have respect for the living family. Like,
The
I
man,
respect these
mama,
people.
his sisters,
Right,
his kids.
they got
Yeah.
children and stuff. They got nieces, they got mama still alive. So I'ma always tell basic stuff, but it gonna be the truth.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, do you got a certain time and a certain day that your podcast come on, or it's just like what I'm saying, whatever you ready, you ready?
Whenever I'm ready, if I
That's
if I
all
want
right.
if I feel like I want to go on it, I'ma go on it. I ain't got no time and date. You see what I'm saying? Cause I don't have a time and date, and that's just me because it's like a street pattern, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I go if I leave my house
At the
at
same
this
time every
time
day. Mm-hmm.
every day,
Nigga gonna catch on to you.
they gonna catch on to me. So I just go when I get ready. You know what I'm saying? I don't put a specific time on nothing. Just see how you say 5:04.
Uh-huh.
You good with that? But I ain't comfortable with saying, "Hey, I'm going live every day around this time." See what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Facts.
But
Facts.
I just pop up and do it, bro. And I get more views just popping up and do it, just telling people because you got to think about it too. Everybody time ain't on your time. So with
Mm-hmm.
you having 5:04, I'm gonna tell you one thing about the time 5:04. Think
Mm-hmm.
about it, and you're
What's
gonna
up?
thank me for telling you that. Everybody getting off of work at that time.
5 o'clock traffic, huh?
Yeah, think about it. You in
Uh-huh.
New Orleans, you
Right.
got 5:04 time.
Right. Right.
You doing everybody work rush hour trying to beat the clock to get home, the traffic.
But you know how I play it, and tell me if this right. I don't worry about the actual viewers. I worry about the views a week later.
I feel what you're saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you this.
What's up?
I agree with it to a certain extent, but I don't agree with it. Because
Mm-hmm.
what are you on YouTube for if you ain't trying to get the views?
No, I'm trying to get them. I'm saying I don't really worry about the viewers. I worry about how many times I'm viewed. I,
Well, yeah, the more you come on,
and then
the
you gotta.
more
It's a lot of bullshit with this social media shit. Yeah, Jay. You hear me? I can't
yeah, it
really
is.
get into it. Yeah. I can't really get into it, but it's a lot of shit that come behind this.
I could. I don't care. I'm gonna tell you now. I
What's
don't
that?
care. No,
What's
I
that?
keep it real. It is a lot of bull stuff. But it go back to me saying you gotta look around that, bro, because why? You on a mission. You
Mm-hmm.
out here for you. This something you doing. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? So you trying to reach I'm gonna just say a statute limitation. You
Mm-hmm.
trying to reach that statute, bro, of building your platform up. So all that other stuff, man, ball it up, throw it in the trash. Don't worry about that. You got to
So,
continue doing what you want to do because this your mission to coming to be success, bro. And YouTube pay you every month on the 21st. It ain't just
understood.
about the money. It's just about you want to get paid for your work, bro. And you got too many videos on here not to be monetized, man.
Understood.
You
Understood.
got too many of them on here. Like I just gave the game
Hold
about.
on, Jay. Hold on, Jay. Hold on. Hold on.
I'm about to light my cam home now because the Tito got me gone.
Hold up. Hold up.
6. I'm still smoking the cam.
Yo.
Yeah, man. So got to think about your mission, man. You know what I'm saying? They're
For
gonna
sure.
make you want to go harder and harder, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just gave you the game about putting your thumbnail up there. You know what I'm saying? Whoever you interview or whoever you going live with, that's your guest you got coming on there. Put that picture up there.
And look, all that understood. So, Jake, you ever thought you any of us, right? You ever thought we had a podcast, though? It like you know what I'm saying, like before the storm. You ever because I know I see the twins got one, I got one, you got one. Uh who else? Who else? Who else? Uh Giggity got one.
You got
A
Jerkin,
lot.
man. You got a few people got them,
Uh, you ever thought we'll be doing this?
I ain't never thought of it, bro. I just really thought about coming home, bro. And I'm like, I got a story to tell. And I'm willing to give my story to a person that gonna sit and listen. I didn't never thought that I was gonna turn around and tell a story too.
Yeah.
So I ain't never thought about that at the time. But like I said, once I saw the numbers going up on True Be Told Hip Hop, and I was getting good feedback. I said, dang, instead of going on everybody else stuff and they paying me for it, I could get paid.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that motivated me to, start my own platform, bro.
Yeah, though. I know you the big homie, but I'm proud of you, Jay. You really took off with this social media shit. You gave me a lot of game, though. You really leading the way. You know what I'm saying? That's that 520 you got on?
Oh yeah, that's my lady 520 gear. You hear me? This a long sleeve, like I said. I'm kind of, sick right now, got a cold. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
in a long sleeve right now.
I
So,
spent 520 on these, yeah.
yeah. And then when you think about it, I'm gonna give you another piece of the 520 thing.
Well, yeah.
Is there how much I paid for the four at the top at the time because I went on a
First
regular
piece?
day. It ain't
First
no
piece?
holiday. I just got up one morning and said, hey man, I'm about to go to the gold plate. Well, I was young at the time. I was like 15, 16. I
So
was
you needed
16.
somebody to sign for you.
Right. So I had to wake my older sister up and say, hey, check this out. I need you to bring me on first and Claiborne.
That
She
first
like,
is
for what?
fee.
Yeah, she like, for what? And I'm like, man, I'm about to go get me some gold. But the thing is, doing it talked me in. Doing it, Ski Boo talked me into going get gold because I had my butt tail on it at first.
So
So
look,
I'm like,
when they went live that time, when I don't know how you was you was young when you was like, man, I got that. You know, you was all in the yeah. Was that planned? Cause that's when you first got him, man.
nah, I had them about a couple months now.
All right, but
That
what
wasn't actually planned. It's just
uh,
that uh I wasn't really expecting the camera to be on me. Just put it like that. So that's when
yeah,
I first time I was like this here. Like I
yeah.
didn't expect that to be on me. So I
It looked
kind of
like the
like,
sun was in your eye though.
yeah, yeah, you know, the sun was shining a little bit, but then
We just
I
gonna
wasn't
say that. We
expecting
gonna go with that, big homie. The
right.
sun was in your eye.
I wasn't expecting that, but I didn't expect just that piece just blowing up how it would, and people all over the world remember me from that. See what I'm saying? So that was some, bro, and that was just a part of history, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Hmm. So what led to you doing the clothes thing? You heard me?
Uh, First of all, I started off with the Doing It Boy clothing line, and it was doing all right, but then it failed. The reason why the clothing line, the Doing It Boy clothing failed because people like, I'm not a donor boy. I'm not a part of a gang. So they look at the donor boy being a gang. So I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, they're not going to support that because they feel like they ain't in our circle. So I'm
Right.
like, okay, now I got to think about something else. So when people were like, man, I remember you from being on the thing, and they started calling me Mr. 520. So that where that idea come from. When everybody started calling me Mr. 520, I said, that's it right there. I need to start that. I need to
But
start
ain't
Mr.
that what you said
520.
in the video, right?
Mm-hmm.
What you said, Jay? What you said?
I see I paid 520 for these things right here. Then when the camera came back around, I said I got four at the top, none at
Yeah.
the bottom. It real like that. So that became something that I said, I'm gonna start a clothing line. And people were asking me, like, man, start a clothing line that admit the 520. So that's where I really get the idea from my viewers.
Yeah, yes, sir. What's up with the carpet business?
The carpet business still going on, but by me move to one state to another state,
Hmm.
I'm trying to get it jumping where I'm at right now. See what
Hmm.
I'm saying? And
Hmm. Oh, y'all
it's
trying to
slow.
start like a chain.
Right. We got it in Houston, we got it in New Orleans, and I'm trying to start it where I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Hmm.
So that's the hold up on that. But other things coming, man. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to do different things, man.
Yes, sir. So look, let me. It's been exactly 20 years, right? Since you last saw Slim, right? And you
I'm gonna say
recently.
it been 19 years to be exact. This year, November
Be the
26th, will be
yeah,
20
be the
years.
20. Okay, yeah. My bad. What made you finally say it's time?
What made me finally say it was time to go see him? It was just time to go see him, bro. Like I felt like, he was calling my name, like, all right, now, Boofer, where you at? I need to see you. So, and I'm pulling up to Mount Isle Cemetery. I get that weird feeling. You feel me? And did real, bro. You could go actually watch the video and
Oh,
I'm about to tell
I
you.
shared it. I shared it.
So as I'm going up the stairs, right, to go to his grave, to go actually see him, remind me, I was smoking cigarettes on my whole ride going to the cemetery. So once I get up in front his actual resting place,
That bitch don't want light.
my lighter don't want light no more.
You
I'm
fuck
like,
around,
man.
got mad and broke that bitch.
So, I got frustrated because I'm like, I'm trying to, talk to him and smoke a hump at the same time. But then I'm trying to leave him at least something like this here on there. So I wind up leaving the whole cigarette. But then another thing would kind of like freak me out a little bit. And people say the dead speak in all type of ways and languages, right?
I believe that.
So as I'm leaving, as I'm walking from his grave and going down the stairs, before I go there, I don't see no birds. I don't hear no birds or none of that.
Mm.
So when I'm going down the stairs after I finished talking to him, I didn't really pay attention. My wife really paid attention. And she like, B, you heard that? I said, what?
Mm-hmm.
She said, some said, oh. So I said, you so who right now? I didn't pay attention to it at first until she said it. So I felt like that was him giving a sign of saying, damn, bro, I'm glad you can't see me. What happened? You know what I'm saying? And as I get to where I'm going to the car and I'm leaving, and I got my back turned, and I was telling that piece of story when I said, the bird flew from out the back, just come out of nowhere and just sat on a branch. And I didn't pay attention to that until until one of the viewers
Mm-hmm.
said, man, when you see, you saw that bird came up, and I'm
Yep.
like, dang.
Yep.
So, people speak in all type of tone, bro, and they come back. You never know what a person to come back to. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I feel like it's life after death, bro, and that just could be my opinion. I might be right, I might be wrong. I
Mm-hmm.
felt like that bird was slim,
Oh, his spirit then entered the bird right quick.
right, and right before dark, bro. I had left, so it was getting dark at the time I was there. So that just was the experience for me, man. You know what I'm saying? And I felt good when I went there too.
So when you first walked up to it, walked up to his grave and you saw his picture right there, you kind of like you had your back turned to the camera and you kind of paused, then you turned around and started talking. What was going through your mind 19 years after seeing him when you first walked up to him?
I finally made it. That was going through my mind. Like I finally made it to you, bro. I'm home. I'm doing all right. I'm doing good. I let him know I've been talking to Logger. He all right, and I also told him, trying to get the thing about his other son,
Mm-hmm.
trying to get him recognized, a
A
little
lot
bit
of people
more.
don't even know he got another son.
Right,
Where my hot
but,
dog?
but that was my main focus, bro. Really just saying him, bro. And I'll be back because my next one, I'm stopping at doing the grade site. You know what I'm
I
saying?
just was about to add. That was my next question. Did you? Well, you just asked it. No, I was gonna ask you. Did you go see Doing It too?
I didn't have the time to go see him that day.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sure enough gonna make my rounds. My next stop is gonna be doing it. After that stop, it's gonna be pimping. After that stop, I'm gonna try to find out what Shorty might get. I'm trying to find out where everybody at because it been so long I don't remember. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? I don't remember where everybody was placed at. So I know
Somebody gonna
Timmy.
somebody gonna leave it in the comments.
I know Timmy is he had I forgot his mama text me the name of the grid site, but I know where he at though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to make my round everybody, bro. Cause when we put people in the ground, bro, that we lost, it become something that we don't do often. And I'm not saying that we forget about them. It's just that we don't go no more. After we put them in the ground, it's like it over with.
Life goes on.
Right, life go on. So I gotta visit them guys, bro. Because
Now you say you had a chance to talk to Doing It, right?
gotta visit some bro. Cause that was my partners, man. You know what
You
I'm
say you
saying?
had, you say you had a chance to talk to Doing It, right?
Babe, I'm in the room. I'm on live. My phone ringing. I'm on live, dude.
You can
But
hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. My phone just keep on ringing. It probably go out of sound. But yeah, I had last time I went to doing the grade, bro, was probably before I got incarcerated.
No. I'm saying before he died.
Oh yeah, before he died. Yeah. I talked to him.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
talked to him and stuff, bro. you know.
But
But
but you didn't get a chance to talk to Slim, right?
no, I didn't.
If you had anything that you could have told Slim, what would it have been?
Well, I'm gonna take that back because that same
He was
day,
supposed to come get you, right?
right. That's why I say
Yeah.
I take that back. Actually, that day of that concert that he was supposed to go and do, I was supposed to have been waiting for him to come and pick me up, and I was downtown.
In the
And
project, huh?
unfortunately, right in the Florida, so fortunately he didn't made it to come and pick me up. So that was my actual last conversation on the phone with him. Bitch, I'm coming pick you up. Be ready. I'm gonna be there at such and such time. And by that time, he didn't make it. So that was actually my last conversation with uh Magnolia Slim, bro.
Who who told you?
My sister called me on my phone. I had a Nokia phone. It was a flip phone, dude. And
You was wait, you was by your sister house, right?
yeah, I was
Oh,
by
she
my
wasn't
sister,
there.
but nah, she was inside. I was going on the other side of the project to get some weed.
Right.
And on my way back, my phone rung, and that's when I got the news that Slim was laying in front of mama house on the lawn. And I'm like, man, that can't be true because I just talked to him. He said he was on his way to come pick me up. He was gonna come pick me up. And then after that, my uncle called me and was like, Johnny Boo, where you at? And I said, man, I'm downtown by my sister. And I'm like, where you at? He said, man, I'm at from the shoulder Slim Mama house. He laying on the grass. And so when he said that, and I'm listening to the background, I could hear the sirens in the background. So that's when I knew
It was
it was
real.
for real, you know.
Now let me ask you this, Johnny. When it first happened, it was led to believe that nobody was there. Now we finding out all these years later that it was a house full of people. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know what? Never mind. Never mind. So let me see. So what would you tell Slim if you could have told him one more thing?
If I could talk to Slim right now, actually, bro, and I could actually go back in time, and
Mm-hmm.
I wish he would have came and picked me up first before he went to the house, cause I ain't never used to let Slim get out of his truck by himself.
Mm-hmm.
And I always kept that thing on me. Not saying that it could have stopped nothing, but hey, it would have
And
got
niggas knew
somebody else.
Slim truck too though.
Right, it could have got somebody off him because I'm a hit, bro. I'm a
Mm,
bust. And Slim knew that. See
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like I said, man, I move in silent. I don't tell everybody my business or what I do. If they know, they know. They don't, then I ain't gonna tell them. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
that's one of the things that I wish he would have did then. I wish he would have came and picked me up first, you know what I'm saying? Because uh two heads always better than one, man. You know what I'm saying? I might see something that he don't see. You see what I'm saying? I might have caught the dude trying to run up and just, like that there. So uh it's
Was you the
something
youngest?
happened.
Was you the youngest in the clique?
Nuh-uh. Nah, I wasn't the youngest. I was kind of like one of the older doing it, boy. But you never know, man. Stuff happen, bro, and if that meant for you, bro, we can't change that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You could get, you got people get shot up 20 some times still live.
Mm-hmm. I know,
And
I know, I know, I know, I know two people that been shot over 10 times
right, and you could get shot once or two
in the
or
leg.
4 times and you
Mm-hmm.
could die, you could pass on. So, when it's our calling, bro, it's our calling, we were born to die, bro. None of us were promised to live long. You know what I'm saying? That's what we here for. So while we gone, we gotta lead that legacy behind the well. We don't be forgotten. And
Mm-hmm.
that's why I try to keep up, their name the best way I can. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The
Mm-hmm.
way they don't be forgotten. They go with doing it, Timmy, Shorty Mike, Dizzy, Warrior. They go with everybody that was there. that circle at the time. You know what I'm saying? People that was around the city, that were known. I don't just glorify people that were steppers because if you was
Hmm.
out the post and you were hustling, you was a
Hmm.
stepper. Cause I don't
You
put
had to
nothing
be.
past. I don't put nothing past nobody, bro. Because you could be in a situation where you're back against the wall and you don't underestimate no man. Know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Fucking right. Fucking right. So I'm gonna ask you this. You heard me? What's your favorite Slim song and why?
I mean, I really ain't got no favorite
No,
Slim
nah,
song.
nah, Jay. Nah, Jay. You gotta
I'ma
give me
just be
one.
real, man. I
Uh,
just ain't got no
which one
favorite
you play the
Slim.
most then, Jay?
I'ma see. You ain't never seen what I seen or been through what I've been through off of off of Give It to 'Em Raw album.
And look, it's funny because that's the one I play the most. That's the one I play the most.
And the reason why I play that song the most,
Why?
because I feel like why judge somebody when you don't know what they've been through? You know what I'm saying? So
You ain't never stood
we
where I
been,
stood.
right, you ain't never seen what I seen or been through what I've been through. That's why I got a fucked up mental. So that'll be my favorite one. But I'm a Slim fan, bro, and not just a Slim fan. I'm one of the little ones. You see what I'm saying? They're the
Mhm.
DBs. So all this stuff in my favor, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this, Jay. In that same song, when he started off the second verse, he said, "Shit get real scary in my when the lights go out my project."
I mean, when the street light come on, you need to be trying to go inside
No,
because that's when
he said when the lights he said shit get real scary when the lights go out my
shit gets
project.
scary when all the lights go out of my project. And the reason why he said that because when dark time come, bro, when the street light come on, I mean it getting dark, bro. That's what most stuff used to happen at more vicious. More stuff go on at the dark because a lot of people be inside during those days because how the city was built up on
Hmm.
being a murder
Curfew.
capital and stuff happening, curfew and stuff like that. So uh it was more dangerous at night. It was dangerous in the daytime, but you would think twice more in the daytime. I mean more in the daytime than at night. At night
Yeah.
is anything goes because I could dress up in all black and you just can't really see my face.
Put a wig on.
You could disguise yourself. So that was a real true song. And I felt what he was saying up in that song. So I give my props up to that. Give it to him raw, man. You ain't never seen what I seen, bro.
What's the most important lesson you learned from Slump?
Uh, Most important lesson I learned from Slim is don't let nobody tell you can't do what you want to do, bro. Regardless of how your background was, and we all know Slim Black background, and he still became successful. So that's one of the most things that I learned from him, bro. And just being, smart, wisdom, having the knowledge and the understanding of the game. See what I'm saying? The game that changed so many times, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Where some of us up under the old law, and you got these newcomers that out here, they just doing whatever. You see what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So you gotta always keep that in mind, bro. You're gonna be up under the old law, you're gonna be up under the old law. Gonna be up under what's going on now. That's for the youngsters. So man, I just maintain, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just live, bro. I don't see what I'm gonna do tomorrow because I might not wake up tonight. I mean, I might not wake up in the morning. See what I'm saying? I
Mm-hmm.
let tomorrow be tomorrow and let the day be the day.
Live life on life terms, huh?
Right. I live
You
life
taught to
on
that
life
too, huh?
terms. Right, right. I live life on life terms. I'm not gonna see. Well, tomorrow I'm gonna plan this because once I close my eyes, I might not, open them back up. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And that just being real, bro. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Your grandma the OGs used to tell us that.
Right.
What's the most important lesson you learned from doing it, Jay?
Man, I just learned how to man, doing that I learned so much from doing it, bro.
What's the most
Doing
important?
it showed me the game, bro. bro. You know what I'm saying? How to calculate every move, how to hustle, you know, how to be smart, how to move a certain way. See what I'm saying? Like it's unconditional love when they come to black, bro, because black was there before everybody else was. Like, you know, I always say I've been around doing since I was 6, 7 years old. See
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And I
Mm-hmm.
capitalize it every move by watching him. You know what I'm saying? So dude showed me a lot, man, and just by being smart, bro, learn how to think, and you know that's why I'm here today, bro. Just learning, knowing how to think, bro, how to capitalize every move, man, that I make, man. You know what I'm saying? If I knew half of the stuff I know now, if I'd have known it back then, man, no telling, man.
Mm.
No, no
What's the
telling
most
where I'd be at.
What's the most important lesson that you learned from them that you could pass on to the viewers?
Where the youth, the day, uh,
Or you don't think you could you I mean you be around it. You know what I'm saying? You are they
I
even
mean,
listening?
I talk to a lot of youth right now today. I was just on the phone with some youths early, and I was getting them the game, and they felt it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they call me OG. They look up to me, and they respect me. You know what I'm saying? And like all they gotta do is listen, bro. You know what I'm saying? But
So we're
then
gonna
at the
tell you how
same
to do it.
time, we
Mm-hmm.
gotta remember that you could talk, and tell these youngsters how to do things. They got their own mind too. They gonna do things the way how they want to do it. But guess
Mm-hmm.
what? I feel better when I know I done told them. You
Mm.
could go do what you want to do. I done
Right,
did my part.
right, right. You did your part.
Hey, I did my part. So if I
Real
can't
OG.
change your mind frame on the righteous path, then only a few gonna be chosen, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you
Only
know
a
what?
few.
I feel for the ones that feel a nigga what they be talking about, but they can't because of what happened or why they even in it. I feel for them because I know how that is. You know what I'm saying? And it's like sometimes you get thrown in that shit off of, you see what I'm saying? So, man, look, I don't
A,
know. I don't
a
know.
lot, a lot of youngsters don't have a choice now these days. See, when
Yeah.
we were coming up, we had different programs that we could be in for the summer. We had summer job that could keep us occupied throughout the time of the summer. Now that stuff limited. They don't have it like that, so they're not occupied enough. I'm gonna
But
say
I
this,
mean, they don't go ahead.
like everybody say, I'm gonna blame the parents. I don't blame the parents
You can't.
because the parent did what they supposed to do when they
And
were waking you up every morning, sending you to school for the learn and stuff.
yeah,
But you got to remember, the youngsters have their own mind, man.
and man, nigga not gonna let their parents know what the fuck they doing out here.
Right?
I'm
You're
still
not
my mama baby.
right. We all try to be slick.
Yeah.
We all try to be, secretive and do
Mm-hmm.
things the way how we want to do until they catch up with us. And then when they catch up with us, it's too late because when you
Them parents.
behind the walls and you
Mm,
lying in that bed
mm.
and that thing only got an inch or 2 inch of cotton in your back hurt, and you think about, dang, I done did this for my partner. I done showed him I was real. I done shot this nigga. I done did that. Guess what? The same dude that you glorified in the street, they ain't gonna send you a dime in Chinese money. I done witnessed it because I was one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to fend for myself in prison.
13
And I
years.
don't
So now
blame, I don't
your last Joe's was 13 years, right?
right. I don't blame nobody. I blame myself because I put myself in that situation.
But we
So
from that era.
you ain't got to send me nothing.
We
I'm
from
a
that
hustler
era
from
though.
the
We know
street.
what we know what we signed up for.
Right. I'm a hustler from the street and I accept my consequences once I decide to jump off that post. I know it was gonna be different. I could have went been a doctor or a lawyer or something. I
You
could have
ain't
been,
want to be nothing.
right, a fireman or anything. But I never wanted to be a police.
Yeah, yeah.
So, we put our own self in those situations, bro. uh we product of our own environment, bro. What you actually grew up around and see, that what you 9 out of 10, that what you gonna wanna be.
We're a product of our own choices too.
Right. You growing up being around dope boys, you seeing them get that fad money, pulling out knots. You like that stuff. So you gonna be like, dang, I wanna be like such and such. I'm gonna do what he do. And you just it's like piggybacking, bro. You
And
know
and
what I'm saying?
I don't see how people could judge us, right? Because, all right, it's the same thing with other people. It's just they had better people to look up to. If let's say if anybody, right, if they would have had a doctor, or a lawyer, or a surgeon to look up to, then that's what they would have been. If they would have had
Right,
a drug dealer, a killer, or a nigga that fight all the time to look up to, that's what they would have been. So you can't judge circumstances, especially when you was put in them circumstances.
right. I done come from broken background, bro. A
Yeah.
lot of our mom was on drugs, father was on drugs,
Or
they
just
locked up
wasn't
in the
there. Yeah.
yeah, they just wasn't there. They were locked away in the penitentiary, and you got to go stay with family members, and them family members not gonna treat you like you their own. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I was blessed not to go. You know what I'm saying? I had my mama and I had my I had my dad too. You know what I'm saying? So I was blessed, but I know your mom was incarcerated, right?
Right,
So you could tell it you could tell more about that than me. You heard me? How for a youngin, how does that put strain on them for the not at that time, but the teenage years, the young adult years. You understand?
oh, when I was young coming up, bro, from teenage to adult to
Mm-hmm.
the time she was released, I always would go and see my mama growing up.
Mm-hmm.
Every weekend, we to take a ride to Guns Island, Louisiana, to St. Gabriel,
Okay,
and see
bro.
my mama.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So she kind of raised up from the penitentiary, but you got to think about the weekdays and the months and the years
Right.
that she
Yeah.
actually was there
Yeah.
to, to have that chokehold on me to force me, hey, don't go out there doing this. You go to school, go learn, go do this. I didn't have that. I had it, but it ain't nothing like your mama and
Right.
your daddy forcing you to
Yeah.
do stuff
More
like that.
like your
So
daddy, because once them whipping stop hurting, you know what I'm saying, and her, putting her hands on you, it ain't really too much she could tell you.
right, so I was missing that.
Mm-hmm.
I had a mama, Dolores. Dolores was
Mm-hmm.
my stepmama, so she was the 2 for 3 lady.
Two
Remember
for three
Slim said,
lady,
remember,
yeah.
remember Slim said, remember mom, you
You
deserve the
serve
two
two
for
for
three.
three, yeah.
Yeah, so that was my mama, growing up, she took part in raising me until she passed away in 2005, and I got a lot of game from her, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I still came out on top to be what I'm here today, even though I've been
You
through so
alive.
much.
You
I've
alive.
been through it. I mean, I've been through abuse, bro. I've been through it all, bro. But guess what? I don't use that past to reflect on my future. Like that
Mm-hmm.
old news, I done been through it, I done learned, and I just try to spread the word to the next generation, to the generation after that. Not to follow in the same footsteps. Like
Mm-hmm.
I said, you could take 100 youngster, bro, and only 5 of them could listen.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 95 of them went their own way. But you done took 5 of them, put them up under your wing. Why? Because they were willing to listen. So, I mean, it's different tactics of the game, bro.
But you know what? We let a lot of the dudes astray too, yeah. Because just like you said, you could take 5 niggas under your wing, but what are you teaching them 5 dudes? You know what I'm saying? Like we
Right,
fucked
right.
up a lot with that too. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I don't think we could do it really talk to them, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't got to be the way you coming out your pocket for something.
Hmm.
If
Some of
you
them dudes
can,
just need somebody to talk to.
right. If you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. But words of advice always something that I'd be willing to give. If I gotta come out my pocket and say, hey man, if I gotta make sure you got uniform and shoes on your feet, pay for this here at school, and if you're gonna do it and you're gonna go, I'm willing to do it. I'm not just gonna waste my time and money and you're not gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like I said, when we were young, we had to learn too. I had to learn.
But
You
doing it,
know what I'm saying?
what happened to the type of people like you speak of? When we was coming up, it was always a nigga to grab you. What you need, uniform, like even if they was, hustling and shit, like they always looked it out for the little ones. Now it's like, it's like is every man for themselves. What happened to that family feeling? You heard me doing it in your opinion?
My opinion on that, and I can answer that, bro. Most of the old dudes, they not out here like they used to because they done got older and the youngster done got wilder. And some of them scared, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of older dudes scared to try to grasp and get a hold of some of the youngsters. It go back to they don't want to listen. So
Mm-hmm.
why am I trying to tell you something? You telling me F me? Why would I keep on trying? You know what? Go ahead on your own. And that's why stuff like that don't go on no more, man. Because the youngsters don't want to listen, bro. They go back to they don't want to listen. They think they know everything.
But what? All
You
right,
can't tell them that. They know everything.
all right. This my theory, and you know from you being my big homie. Let me see what you feel about this here, right? All right. The Katrina babies, right? They didn't come up under us. You heard me? They came up out of town. You feel me? So they looked at them dudes, and this ain't no disrespect, but they looked at them dudes as goofies. You know what I'm saying? So with them not respecting the older people from them coming up, when they come back here, they adapted that same shit. You know what I'm saying? But them dudes ain't come up under us. They ain't have us to look up to. They was all scattered across everywhere that their parents had landed. You know what I'm saying? So when they came back, they ain't give a fuck about nothing. They ain't want to hear nothing or nothing because they ain't used to no OG. They used to OGs and shit being goofies.
Yeah, but now that go back to you got to think about it. You still got older dudes that inside of their family too, that they supported and grasped them and grabbed them the dude and told them. You know what I'm saying? And
Family
that's what
ain't family no more either though, Jay.
right, but that's where the lack of communication come in at
Mm-hmm.
because if I'm 15 years old, 14 years old at the time when Katrina passed, and I got an uncle, he in his late 30s, early 40s, late 40s. And if he ain't really just grabbing a hold to me and telling me things, and he done been through the street life, then I'm gonna feel like I ain't got no guidance.
But how you
I can do
know?
what I want to do.
But look, but a lot of people was misplaced. How you know? That's the same thing I'm saying about us. We couldn't be there for them little dudes because they was misplaced. Unc probably wasn't. Unc probably young and probably was in Florida. Unc probably way in Denver somewhere. See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's only a handful of shit you could do from over the phone, though.
I mean, you right, you right. But now,
That.
but if you had a family that were together at the
Mhm,
time when Katrina came, like me, I'm gonna say
mhm.
my situation when Katrina came, we stuck together as a family. Like, listen, don't get on this bus because they telling you to get on this bus, and we not getting on the bus with you. Now we gonna stick together, get on the bus ourselves,
Mhm.
and that's where they came to be displaced at because when Katrina came, we already had in mind like all that's gonna be in one house.
Together. Yeah.
So at the end of it, all us gonna stick together. We going to one state.
Mhm.
But at the time, bro, it was a disaster. So nobody
Yeah.
was
You was
thinking like
trying to
that.
get
But
the fuck up out of
my
there.
family was thinking like that. Why? Because they had me close to them, man. I was the mastermind of, being the thinker. Like when you the man of the house, bro, you gotta set the tone of being the man. And I set that tone. Like when we left New Orleans and went on Airline Highway to
Mhm.
get on those buses, look, I don't care what bus they telling you to get on. If we ain't getting on there together as a family, don't get on.
Mhm.
We getting on one bus,
One
and
bus.
all that ended up in one state. It wasn't that Johnny Boo now they in Atlanta, and
Yeah.
such and such them there in Houston and the other one in Denver and Colorado. We gonna be in one state.
Mm, mm. And that's how y'all stayed together.
That's how we stay together.
Planning, preparation. You
I'm
don't
talking
fail
about
to plan,
uncles,
you plan. I'm gonna say you don't plan to fail, you fail to plan.
nephew, nieces, all us ended up in one state because that tone was set, bro. When 2005 came, man, you know, nigga done been through so much, man. You got to know how to take the lead, bro.
Well, I could really say at that time, my uncle Myron took the lead. We was all in the same place as well. You heard me? He was like everybody, we staying together. They came got us. Me and my brother, and came brought us out there. When we moved, we all moved together. Yeah, he really stepped up and took control of the family. And shout out my uncle Myron. You heard me? But
Myra,
Myron, Myron.
well,
But
shout out to Uncle Myron. He pulled to do that, and I respect
yeah,
him for that. And
shout out to you too. Yeah, shout out to you.
I'm gonna tilt my hat to Uncle Myron for that.
You
You know what I'm
already know.
saying? Cause he pulled a power move off. You know what I'm saying? He knew how it was gonna be if you went one way, your mama went another way, you know, and your niece went another way, bro. That's stretch, man.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time, we ain't had the funds to really try to travel from one state to another state. We were depending on FEMA checks and
But we
all that,
ain't know
bro.
what we still ain't know what was going. It's like you see. Now that's when I was like I wasn't planning. I was just living day by day and living on life terms. You heard me? We ain't know what to expect.
Right, right. I mean, you ain't, you going to another state, starting all over.
Uh,
You got to reestablish yourself. You
yeah,
got to adapt to the environment that you in, and you got to
yeah.
think people looking at you as Katrina, refugee
I
from
was
New
just about to,
Orleans.
nigga. I hated that word, dog. That
Yeah, you
word.
know, so you got to try to fit in. You got to try to be accepted by these people that ought to live in their neighborhood, man.
Well, we that's what we should have done, but we was like we went out there with the mind frame. We got to accept y'all. You heard me? And if it ain't, we sticking together. You know what I'm saying? We hooked up with Buku niggas out the 17th. You heard me? And we were rocking from there. You heard me? So
Yeah,
that's how.
man.
Yeah. So if I would have knew then what I knew now, though, I would have went out there with a different attitude. It
Right, you
was.
know, back then, bro, it was a frustrating situation. So none of us wasn't thinking straight because you got to look at it. We forced out our home, bro. We forced out of what we know best.
Mm-hmm,
We forced out everyday lifestyle, bro.
mm-hmm.
Going somewhere else, starting something new. We don't know nobody here.
Nigga, instead of ask you what happened, nigga, I just lost everything. That's what happened.
And you
And
know
my
why
man,
you to
I know
tell
what.
them?
Yeah.
Know why you to tell them?
What?
You asking me what happened. You already know what happened. You done saw
Yeah.
it on the news. So, no,
Yeah.
man, don't ask me them
Yeah.
dumb questions, man.
Right. Yeah. And
You
then
know the
nigga.
flood done hit New Orleans. You know Katrina done devastated all neighborhood. Man, go
Yeah.
ahead on with all that.
Yeah.
That what happened. That what led me where I'm at now, man.
Facts.
So
Facts. And that's what got
I
me
hate when people
put my
ask dumb
foot on them
questions,
niggas'
man.
neck. But
Yeah,
at the
you know I
same
hate
time,
when people ask dumb questions, bro. For
I
real,
mean, it don't be it be like
it's dumb.
a
I
slick
ain't
side.
gonna cut no corner with them.
Yeah, but it be a slick side shot, though. You see what I'm saying? It be a slick shot like shot to a nigga like, oh, what happened? Woo the woo, how long y'all out here and woo, is everything all right? Nigga, no, nigga.
Mhm. It ain't all right, and I'm out here. Long as they want me to be out here.
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah,
Where the
and that's
weed
what
at?
yeah, it was
Where
slick.
the
That's
what?
why I say
Where
it
the
was
egg
slick.
pill at? That's what I want to know. Where the
Yeah,
weed and the egg pill at, nigga?
yeah.
That
I
was my
mean,
mind frame back then. You heard me? So yeah,
yeah,
you ain't gonna help me elevate and help me, and
yeah,
you know what happened,
right.
man. Get on down, man.
But I do admit, I would have humbled if I would have knew then what I knew now. I would have humbled myself because I fucked up a lot of relationships. You know, just being me. I'm talking about with the out of town niggas. You know what I'm saying? I would have humbled myself a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? But fuck them niggas though.
And I ain't lying, bro. I mean, it was whatever it was. You know, it was up there, it was stuck. I ain't give a damn back then.
Yeah, and nigga was
See
gonna
what I'm
feel me.
saying?
Yeah, nigga was gonna cause I gotta live here. I gotta live here. Yeah,
You don't feel me. We gotta
yeah,
fight every day. We gotta do whatever. I'm gonna give my respect, cause get what? I gotta live here just like you living here.
and I'm gonna live here. I can't go nowhere. I
I'm
can't go
forced.
nowhere.
I'm forced.
So before we get out of here, Jay, won't you lead the youth in the city of New Orleans some encouraging words, you heard me, from an OG.
I don't think I could do it. Tell them, bro, put down the gun and stop the violence.
How,
That's my word for the youth. Put down the gun and stop the violence, bro.
that's that's kind of hard when you
That's
when
why. That's why I say it. That's all I can tell them. It's hard to tell them anything else because it go back to us speaking early about they gonna do what they want to do. See what I'm saying? I don't
yeah
see nothing else that you could tell them.
they
They
don't.
not trying to listen, bro.
I don't. Now I could tell you this: they don't handle pain and loss like our generation do. Did like
They
we
don't care.
yeah, we was able to still keep our composure and now they just they I don't know though. But
They
what I
don't care,
say,
bro.
yeah, what I say is I'm not gonna say put down the guns. I'm gonna say respect the fact that you beef. Respect the fact that you won't do a nigga some. Respect the fact that you done some. A nigga done you some. And respect the fact that everybody don't live like y'all. Uh, I'm not gonna say put the guns down, but why would you be at the second line and woo de woo, or why would you be in Walmart or woo de woo the DJ wherever if you know it's up there. You got to respect other people and kids who don't live like that.
Right.
Everybody ain't
You
living like
made, you made a good point, bro. But the reason why I say put down the gun for the one that watching and
that.
listening and going to see this live screening after it's over with,
Mm-hmm.
I say that to say that I want to touch them.
Mm-hmm.
I want to make them think, hey man, it's time for me to put this down. I'm hurting my own people. I had to learn that.
Hurt people, hurt people, hurt people,
Man,
hurt people.
it's gonna be a long night with this here cold, boy.
I mean that T getting it out though, dog. That is coming out. Coming out,
Yeah,
dog.
but it's just the chest pain though. When you coughing, boy, that's the thing.
You gotta keep your body clean, dog.
Huh? For real. You said keep
Yeah,
your body clean, huh?
yeah. You ever shout out the whole Magnolia, dog. You already know when we come on here, dog. Enjoy you. Don't be no stranger, dog. But fuck, we gonna rock how we always been rocking, dog. You know what I'm saying? Tell them when your podcast come on, leave your social medias, all of them where they could catch you at, and let them know that you spent 520 on these here. You heard me?
They already know what it is, man. When you go click on my bio on YouTube, I got every
The link.
social media that I'm in. You could go click the link. You know what I'm saying? I got the YouTube there. I got the Twitter there. I got the Facebook there. The Instagram. I even got the Cash App. I accept all donations. You know,
Hey,
so
what's your favorite social media site? YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. What's your favorite social media site?
I spend more time on Facebook. I ain't gonna lie. I
Mm-hmm.
spend more time on there because right now I've been following Country Wayne, and I like what Country Wayne been doing with them skits, bro.
Yeah.
I've been watching him when he first started
Uh-huh.
until now, and he really kind of stepped the game all the way up.
Mm-hmm.
I be watching Jack Game when he do the Uncle Daddy skits and he be doing the little midget skits and stuff.
What's the
And
black nigga name? The black he be he I noticed him from off country Wayne skits, but now he got his own shit. The little black dude. He funny as a motherfucker, dog.
so you talking about the little skinny dude?
Yeah, he and Boosie movie. Um, the fuck is this nigga name, dog? He to me, he the funniest one out right now. Damn, what
You
is his
talking
name?
about Corey with the K?
No, man, he black as the like dog. What the fuck is this nigga name, dog?
Jordan?
No, hold up. I got another phone. I gotta look him up. I can't do dude like that. Hold up.
Say he on Country Wayne skit?
He's yeah, that's where I noticed him from. he a black, he black, dog. He funny as the fuck. He from Atlanta, dog. What is this nigga name?
Only
Hold up.
one I can think of, you talking about the Jordan. He got in other skit.
Um, damn, what is this nigga? I can't think of his name, dog. But you the
Oh,
funniest.
I know what you talking about. I know what
Who?
you talking about. The young dude.
Yeah.
I,
Hold up.
I, I can't think his name, but I know what you talking about. He done did Country Wayne skit when Country Wayne was playing at Buddy.
Yeah, and they played the two unks. They got robbed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hold up, dog. I gotta get this nigga name before we get up off here, dog.
Him and Boosie was on live one time.
He ain't Boosie movie.
I know what you talking about. I
Fuck,
can't think of his name.
hold
He be like, yeah, nigga, fuck nigga, yeah, nigga, what, nigga, yeah. I know what you talking about. I can't think his
up.
name, bro.
What the fuck is this name? Damn, and I can't think of his name to look him up. You hear me?
Now I be fucking with Uncle Hank and Big Lowdown too from Chicago.
I fuck with Country Wayne. I fuck with what is this nigga? Cause he the funniest. Well, to me,
Man, listen,
Mike F's the funniest. Period.
listen. You got to go check out Uncle Hank
Uh-huh.
and Big Lowdown.
Okay.
Them dudes funny, bro. Uncle Hank funny, bro.
All right. Let me fly on YouTube or
They
Facebook.
on you Facebook, bro. Just go on Facebook and Facebook gonna lead you to their YouTube. I mean to their Instagram. But Uncle Hank and Big Lowdown, them some funny dudes, bro. Uncle
And
Hank play a
nephew
dope
Big
fiend like
Lowdown.
a heroin junkie, huh?
Uncle Hank and nephew Big Lowdown.
Right. Uncle Hank play like a dope fiend, like he on heroin. He got a cigarette that never got a fire on that bitch.
I'm a
And he
people
real
about.
stupid, bro.
I'm a people about OG. Last words. You heard me? Which y'all last word? That's fucked up.
Man,
I can't make. That's fucked up. I can't think of dude's name though, cause
I
he my
can't think
favorite
on
one,
that
dog.
too, bro. You know, that's how it be sometimes, bro. When you overthink it so much,
Yeah,
you can't think.
yeah.
So,
Shout
like I
out to
said,
all of them
man,
doing their thing though.
my thing is, bro, to the world, man, you know, don't let nobody tell you that you can't do nothing. You could do whatever the next man do. Stay positive. Try to stay stress free for the one that going to school. Keep on doing y'all thing,
Keep your
and you
body
know,
clean.
make your next move be your best move. You know what I'm saying? Watch out for the one that you call your friend, cause they could be your worst enemy, man. And sometimes family ain't who they supposed to be. They could be your worst enemy too.
Mm,
Uh, a family hate on you more than anybody because they don't want to see you elevate. They don't want to see your success.
mm.
So always keep that in mind for the ladies and the men that
That nigga
watching
got a twin.
two Nola podcasts. You know what I'm saying? Always pay attention to your surrounding because they got a lot of sex trafficking out here. They
Mhm.
talking to kids
Yeah.
and you know all type of stuff. So always watch your surrounding and
Mhm.
trust nobody. If you don't know a person, even when you traveling on on the road, our heart might tell her, "Hey, let me pull over and help this person because they got a flat tire. It could be
That
baked
be the
too at
whole
the
play.
same right. It could be baked. So keep on going. God know where your heart at. You want to stop, but things happen so much, bro, and you know you just can't trust nothing. So that's
Yeah.
my word of advice to the people that watching right now. I can't see the comments, but I'm quite sure you probably getting a lot of comments. I don't know.
Man, when I post this bitch, I'm gonna tag you in it on IG and Facebook. You heard me? I got to download it to my phone and post it separately on there. You heard me?
Okay. That was up then, bro.
Man, it's all something David. No, man, I done forgot dude name. That's fuck.
Listen, I'm full of that Tito right now. I can't think of that dude name.
That's
But
just
I
like
know what you're
looking for your
talking about.
keys, dude. It's gonna bother you till you find them. You heard me?
I know what
Man,
you're talking about. Long as I know what you're talking about,
yeah,
I'm good.
man. It's Pete that
But
nothing general to know that the podcast. You keep your body clean, huh? Yeah. And remember, keep your body clean too, OG.
You already know that.
You already knew, man. Fuck with me, dog.
All right.
Man, you need some tea, honey, and turmeric. That's what you need.
That one about to go in there and fix 9.
Man, fuck with me.
All right, bro.
100.